Note, not everyone that has money in their bank account is rich. So you can have 5 million in your account and you're poor. Being rich is not about having some money in your bank account. You see a rich man driving a car of 50 million naira. You as a poor man, you got hold of 50 million naira. You went and buy the same car. You're not smart. If you have a poor mentality, the money will drop back the money you can sustain. Hi, my name is Felix Akombi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be teaching you the difference between the rich and the poor. Subscribe to my channel below so you can get more content from me. In today's video, I'll be discussing with you the difference between the rich and the poor. What the rich do that the poor are not doing, and what the poor is doing that the rich is not doing. And hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Being rich is a mentality thing. It's not from the money you have, it's from here. How rich are you in your mind? The gap between the rich and the poor is a very small gap, but if you can cross it, you're rich. You that is watching me are rich. Being rich is not about having some money in your bank account. If you have a poor mentality, the money will drop back the money you can sustain. Being rich is difficult to sustain, and if you don't have the rich mentality, you cannot sustain it. The rich buy assets, poor buy liabilities. People mistake assets and liabilities most times. You have a house where your family members are staying. That is not an asset. It's not putting money back in your account. An asset is what put back money into your account. A liability is what takes money from you. So tell me, is your house putting money in your account or taking money from you? Maintenance from your house is taking money from you, definitely. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. If you have an asset, a land or a house you give out for rent, you're generating income from there. That's an asset. Every single month, your house, your land is generating income into your account. That is an asset. That is not a liability. But your car is a liability. Your clothes, your shoes, your jewelries, your wristwatch, your phone that is not working for you is a liability. If you have a mobile phone and your phone is not working for you, that's a liability. That's an asset. But if your phone is working for you, if your phone is generating more income, making calls to get more jobs, that's an asset. You understand the difference? Your phone is even more of an asset compared to your house you're staying in. The rich like luxury things. True. The poor people don't buy luxury things. How come you say the rich buy assets, the poor buys liability? Let me explain to you. Subscribe to my channel. The rich man wants to buy a Ferrari. What does he do? He buys a company. The company generates money for him. He buys a Ferrari. But a poor man wants to buy a Ferrari. What does he do? He gather the money together and go and buy a Ferrari. That's being poor. That's not the mentality of the rich. The rich buy an asset that buys liability. The poor buy liabilities. First of all, the rich buy assets. Then the assets they buy help them buy liabilities. But the poor man will not understand this. You see a rich man driving a car of 50 million naira. You as a poor man see the person driving a 50 million naira car. You got hold of 50 million naira. So you to invest the money, you went and buy the same car. You are not smart. You are buying a liability, because the rich man has a company that can help him buy that car many times. With an asset, you can buy more properties, but with liabilities, you cannot. You want to be rich, first of all, don't buy liabilities, buy assets. Now, second difference between the rich and the poor, subscribe to my channel below so you can get more content from me. The rich people are entrepreneurs that invest, but the poor is either working or doing self-proprietorship, having his own business. Let me explain to you. I'm not saying anybody that has his own business is poor. A rich man will employ people to work for him so he can have more time to do other things. But the poor man wants to do the whole job for himself and keep the whole money for himself. You're already limiting yourself. You cannot even do so much. That's the difference between the rich and the poor. The rich understand about division of labor, that when somebody else help you manage something, it gives you, yes, you, the rich man, an avenue to do other things. But the poor want to do everything themselves. Now, see, you're making things all wrong for yourself. You're putting yourself in a tight corner. Let people work for you so you can have more time to think for yourself. The third difference between the rich and the poor, very simple. Subscribe to my channel below so you can get more content from me. The rich buys time. The poor work for time. There are two different things. Now, the rich man wants more time, so he does less things that take more time from him because he understands that his time is very precious. But the poor, they sell time 9 to 5. You're selling your time. You should have more time for yourself, not selling your time. So the rich don't sell their time, they buy more time. They buy your time from you, and when you buy someone's time, you bought them already, because time is very precious. A rich man understands that time is on his side. Another difference between the rich and the poor is that the rich doesn't have to look rich to be rich. They know they are rich, but the poor always try to look flashy to be rich. You don't need to look flashy just trying to cover being poor. No, there's no need for that. If you're rich is your mentality, it shows, and that's what the rich understands. So most persons, because they have waited for so long to be rich, and eventually they have some money in their hand, whoops, ooh la la, they want to go and buy the things that hungry them. They want to go and do what the rich people are doing, forgetting that that's a poor man mentality. Forgetting that there's a principle the rich is applying that they are not applying. So they go ahead, buy the car. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content below. You can also click the link to join my free cryptocurrency class.